Alright guys, so along with the Broly movie celebration, we had a couple of free-to-play units that we got right away. As it turns out, all of them are quite good. The one who you're probably not going to be able to use the most is the Int Broly, just because he does share the name as the new transform Broly. Now, I know that there is going to be a situation where a lot of people are not going to be able to pull the new Broly, so at least they can use, his Super Saiyan form, right? So I guess I do kind of get that. But this Frieza right here, this is the focus of today's video. We're going to go ahead and awaken him. I had already had this guy rainbowed, and he was already, I felt, quite good before his Dokkan awakening. But they Dokkan, like, this Frieza awakens into a golden Frieza who is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I was quite surprised how good this Frieza becomes. Now, one of the reasons he becomes so much better when he Dokkan Awakens is, in his pre-Dokkan Awakening form, he has 3 categories: Enhanced Transformation, Most Malevolent Clan, and Seekers of the Dragon Ball. But after he Dokkan Awakens, he gains the Full Power and Movie Bosses categories. Now, I actually feel like this Golden Frieza shouldn't be on Movie Bosses, but Full Power for sure. But he completely fits Broly's team, and this Frieza is fantastic for powering up the main Dokkan Fest Broly, because this Frieza has Prodigies, which is a prominent attack link that the new Broly has. With this Frieza on the team, you can easily activate Prodigies as well as get a big attack buff for the new Broly. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to level this guy up, and then we'll hop into an event with this rainbowed support unit, who, again, I think he's probably one of the best free-to-play units in the game. I know a lot of people give me crap because I'm always like, oh, this unit is the best unit in the game, or, this unit's now one of the best free-to-play units in the game. But it's like, dude, it's what they do. The new units oftentimes are better than the old units. So now it's updated. This batch of free-to-play units from the movie, they are insane. Absolutely really good. So let's go ahead and take a look at him right now. Alright guys, so the team that we're going to be using to sort of test out this Frieza is, of course, on the new Broly's team. Now, I do feel as though this is the best place for this Golden Frieza, because he very clearly is designed to help make the Dokkan Fest Broly stronger. Like, that's his purpose. That's why he's got Prodigies and stuff. This Golden Frieza will work really well on the Most Malevolent Clan category team as well. Buffing AGL Metal Cooler. He'll work very good with, like, Angel Golden Frieza, Final Form Cooler. There are several units over there that this Golden Frieza is going to work very, very well. But definitely his best team should be the Movie Bosses / Full Power team that the Dokkan Fest Broly runs. Now, if you guys have not been following along, I've been having absolutely dreadful luck with the Dokkan Fest Broly. I'm about 3,000 stones into the banner, and I've only managed to pull one of the new Broly. So, both Gogeta and Broly banners treated me quite harshly. So, my Broly is not really, suited right now to doing a lot of damage and stuff. So we're going to rely on the friend Broly, who is actually at 90%. Oh, perfect as well. I guess, see, it doesn't really matter. I guess I just want the new Frieza with this 90% Broly, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to push him off rotation. I do actually want to get a super attack with a AGL Metal Cooler, because I've talked about this before, how, he came out in kind of a weird time frame. And, like, I feel like people don't realize how good that AGL Metal Cooler is. Like, to give you guys a direct comparison, this AGL Metal Cooler is about 100 times better than the Int Goku Black. You'll hear people, like, telling global players, like, oh, don't worry about Super Boo, don't even worry about the movie characters, don't worry about AGL Metal Cooler. You've got that Int Goku Black banner, which is so good. It's like, dude, Int Goku Black is not a character to save stones for. No way. He's okay. I really like his team, but Int Goku Black himself as a unit is very, very subpar. I would actually say he's close to being one of the worst category leaders. I know it might be shocking for some people to hear, but that's definitely the case. That in Goku Black is way closer to the bottom than he is to the top. So, we got the AGL Broly here as well, who a lot of you guys might be aware that he is absolutely insane. So, I guess we'll keep him here on rotation with Golden Frieza, and then we will go ahead and get the actual Dokkan Fest version Broly back over here as well. So, here's Golden Frieza's super attack right here. Golden Frieza does actually fight... Oh, that's more of the how he kills Paragus more than anything right there. Frieza doesn't really like he just gets destroyed by Broly in the movie. He doesn't really put up much of a fight against our boy Broly there. But, you know, Frieza, of course, is the reason that Broly does go Super Saiyan. Now, one interesting thing about this Frieza, by the way, one reason I like him so much is he reduces damage received by 30%. That's just boom. Right there, that's just something he does, which is very, very helpful. Then he also gains 20% defense every time he's hit, up to a maximum of 60%, which again could be very valuable, depending on the situation. And then he also gives movie bosses category allies 2 ki and 30% to attack and defense. So you combine all those things together, and it really just makes him such an impressive unit, man. He really, really does a lot. Like, you know, he's buffing other units that can hit harder, like, you know, Dokkan Fest Broly, while also at the same time, like, reducing the amount of damage you're going to take. Like, he's not going to get hit really hard in comparison to a lot of other, you know, free-to-play units or even support-type units. This Golden Frieza, I would dare say, is good enough to be like to be mistaken as like a summonable unit. He's that good for sure. Okay, so this, like, when I do the showcase for my Rainbow Broly, when I get him, this might be the rotation I do it on. There may be a better linking partner for the new Broly at the end than the AGL Broly, right? Like, I haven't really looked into it that deeply, but this is a really good rotation. If we have Angel Golden Frieza go first, too... excuse me, not Angel. This is just normal Golden Frieza. This is a live Golden Frieza. After he was revived, of course, by Beerus and Whis at the Tournament of Power. This Frieza, he gives Extreme Class allies a 30% attack buff for 1 turn on Super. Now, again, you know, one thing that's important for people to remember, I've still seen people confused about this, it's not a true 30% attack buff. It's not. But it is extra damage that gets added to their modifier, I believe. So this Broly, like, it's going to make Broly hit a lot harder. So let's see what our boy Broly, what attack set is he cooking up right now? 2.5. That's very good, because he has potentially a second super attack coming up right after that too. So yeah, Angel, see, it's because there haven't really been a lot of very good Golden Friezas around for quite a while, so I'm just in the habit of calling Golden Frieza Angel Golden Frieza, right? Here's also the other really good thing about Broly, is the fact that he transforms after 4 turns means you're gonna see him in virtually every single fight. Like, this Broly is always gonna be transforming. Angel Golden Frieza might take a little bit of punishment here. I do want to make sure that Metal Cooler gets a super attack, though. Metal Cooler will be able to hit very, very hard. Okay, there we go. Hopefully, Gogeta does not super Angel Golden Frieza here. That would do quite a lot of damage. Yes, now this is actual Angel Golden Frieza here. Angel Golden Frieza, who's still a very solid unit, by the way. He's got good attack. He has some good defense. You know, the only thing is that he does lower the attack of superclass allies, some, you know, depending on the team that you're on. But, you know, like right here, that's not really going to become an issue. Only thing about AGL Metal Cooler, by the way, is, you know, he does have to get hit a few times in order to build up his maximum attacking power, which, you know, we didn't really get a chance to see. And then here's my Broly down there at 680,000 for an attack set. So obviously, you guys could tell there's a huge difference between the 90% Broly we just saw with Golden Frieza on rotation and the AGL Broly, and then this rotation over here. Ooh, Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Whoa, okay. This may actually be Broly's best rotation right here. Turles, Gold, and Frieza, they're activating a lot of Broly's significant attack links right here. Broly would not be having Super Saiyan active, but I'm sure he has stuff like Saiyan Warrior Race, Prodigies. What's that, 2.8? Did that say? Oh, dude. Yeah, that's nice right there. And then, again, he has a guaranteed additional that's a 50% chance to be a super attack. So Broly can really lay damage down. There's no doubt about that. He is a very good unit, and he's going to be, exceptional for World Tournaments, as well as Super Battle Road play. That's what is going to make this Broly so good. You'll be able to use him in a variety of different modes to help you get the advantage, just by his virtue of his AoE abilities as, the TUR before he transforms. And this Golden Frieza is going to ensure that Broly is able to hit that maximum level of power. So this right here, this is worst in the world Golden Frieza. His leader skill is the Enhanced Transformation category Key 2, HP, attack, and defense 50%. Now, one reason Global's Broly movie celebration, I guess, may have been held back was because of this right here, that this Frieza is a leader for the Enhanced Transformation team. I don't know, because they did bring Hit to Global, and he's a dual category leader before dual categories. Like, you can't even select two categories at once on Global, so my theory could be wrong. People always bring up the base form SCR Vegito, who was released on Global early, but that was a definite different situation because they fucked up and it was a glitch that he was even available on Global. So that was definitely not something that was intended, and then after it, came to be revealed, they just officially released him. So I think Super Buu will be definitely coming out before the Broly movie stuff does on Global, and we've already kind of seen hints of that, right, with the Super Buu units being added into Global's database. Frieza's super attack is the Death Beam, which does supreme damage and raises extreme class allies' attack by 30% for one turn. Nice little extra damage buff, which we definitely saw on Broly there. His passive skill, Genuine Evil, yes. He reduces damage received by 30%. He gains 20% defense per attack he receives, up to a maximum of 60%, so he can get hit 3 times and build up defense. And he gives movie bosses category allies 2 ki and 30% to attack and defense. So that makes this Frieza very good for several category teams you can run him on. Of course, you do have to make sure that it's with movie boss characters you're going to actually be running him with, though. So, like, you're not just going to toss this guy, for free on the full power team or something and expect him to buff, Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But I like that they do this. This gives you options. This another support type unit you can bring to build teams. I want to see them do more of this. Movie Heroes needs this as well, not just movie bosses. Different. So now there's going to be different, like, dual categories are able to be selected, dual leaders. Like, things are really going to open up. I think Dokkan opened up a lot more once categories became a thing, and now that dual category teams are going to be a thing, it's going to open up even again a lot more to where units are going to be relevant on so many different teams. You're going to get so much value by a unit like this Golden Frieza, or like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, who's on like 17 different teams. They become just so valuable to have. Now this Frieza, his links are Strongest Clan in Space, Universe's Most Malevolent, Prodigies, Thirst for Conquest, Shocking Speed, Brutal Beatdown, and Shattering the Limit. So he has normal Frieza race links. The only issue is that he does have Shattering the Limit and not Fierce Battle. The only reason that's an issue is because he's going to be surrounded by Fierce Battle units, not Shattering the Limit units. But it's honestly not really that big of a deal because this Frieza, his own personal attack power does not matter. And he's giving 2 ki to all, the allies around him. So it shouldn't even really be a big deal. His 12 ki multiplier is 140%. Remember that you can use this guy to farm up all Golden Friezas. See, that's another low-key kind of clutch thing about this movie celebration, is all Golden Frieza, Super Saiyan Blue Goku cards, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta cards are now very, very easily farmable. You could do some shenanigans before with Golden Frieza, but it was a bit of an annoying grind through the Resurrection F event, which rarely ever shows up, by the way, like once or twice a year. And then, with Goku, there were some different ways you could get kind of free Gokus to use, but, now it's very, very easy to farm up their super attacks. Now, this Frieza has many, many categories as Golden Frieza units and Angel Golden Frieza units do. So he is, of course, on... This is the Enhanced Transformation team. He definitely could be useful there, provided you're going to be using like Cooler or something on that team. This Frieza can make a pretty good partnership with him. He's also on the Movie Boss team, which is where he's designed to be used. He can be very helpful over there. He's also on the Most Malevolent Clan team, where he'll be very good because many of the stronger units over there are Movie Boss category units anyway. He is also on the Seekers of the Dragon Ball team, where I don't think he's going to be very valuable at all. I'm actually going to pull that up real quick, and I want to see, just at a glance, what other Movie Boss characters are in there. I can't think of any, besides maybe Lord Slug. We'll check in a second. And then there's also the Full Power team, which he's a part of. Full Power, which Movie Boss characters are in there? So, of course, we would have, like, the Broly's in there. I guess Bojack characters are in there. That's about it for Movie Bosses. And I guess, the OG Dragon Ball Z Broly, he does count as well. They're all characters that are in Full Power, so Frieza will work pretty good over there. Alright, so real quick, before we finish up, let me go ahead and open up... Okay, so we're sorted nicely. Let's go. Seekers of the Dragon Ball is this one right here, the really big one. Okay, so... Oh, this Frieza is a Movie Boss category unit. Yeah, he is. Okay, so he could be buffed. Lord Slug is another one, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, this Seekers of the Dragon Ball category is pretty light for now. There definitely needs to be some additions made to that. Oh yeah, Champa's in there. That does make sense, of course. Yamcha and Puar, another unit who might be a little bit better there. So this Seekers of the Dragon Ball category, we'll see how much this might get buffed in the future. But alright guys, that will do it for today. And this worst in the world Golden Frieza, definitely a pretty solid unit. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.